Hello everybody, 𝗍𝗵𝗏𝗧𝗏 here and welcome to this mini video which is for Ronnie, who did the 5-day photo fun event, and I'm highlighting 3 or 4 of people's pictures who took part in the event and did at least 3 days. And Ronnie, wonderful, took part every day I think, and did some great photographs, and I'm going to talk about them now. And this is the lead in to the masterclass, which I'm doing next week starting on Monday, and I'll tell you about that at the end. So let's have a look at some of Ronnie's pictures. This is all took part in the smartphone photography group on Facebook. I'd love you to invite people to join us for more photo fun throughout the year. So the first one from Ronnie is this one. The theme was looking up, and what can I say? She looked up. She is in, Ronnie, you are in WA, Western Australia, and if I've understood correctly, oh no, it says I'm Ronnie from Melbourne, Australia. I don't know why I thought that. I lived in Western Australia for a year when I was a kid, so I'm always looking for people from Western Australia. I know they have amazing trees all over Australia, and this is no exception. It looks like these things on each side are maybe not part of the tree. They're another tree that's invaded it, or maybe it's just crazy roots. I don't know. And so you've perfectly executed the task, which was to look up and see how things look differently. If there was one thing that I could say to you to make it even more impressive, that would be get even closer. Get even closer. You might not be able to get all of the tree and those amazing roots or invading things. I don't know what they are. They look incredible. If you get in close, you might not be able to see them, which is maybe why you didn't get any closer. Or maybe there were kangaroos in the way or something. But yeah, try the same shot, but literally you're slap bang up against the tree and looking up. See how that looks. Okay, here's another one. This was on the topic of eyes, and Ronnie says, "This is my terrible toddler." And we had a little conversation saying that she looks mischievous, and Ronnie said, "A lot mischievous, bordering on nightmare." So what a wonderful shot. It really is great. It's really in close. It's got a very thin format, which actually does make the shot stronger. It's focused on the eyes and it goes down with the elbow, but it hasn't got any other extraneous details. And she's eating some sort of ice cream by the looks of it. And as I said in one of the other videos, with kids, it's great to get kids doing something, because the last thing they want to do is sitting still for a photographer, for a mum and dad. They've got other things to do in their life. They're not interested. So get them doing something, and then you can get pretty cool shots. The eyes are in focus, which is really what you want in most portraits. She's looking directly at us, and she's tucking into that ice cream. So she doesn't really care that she's having her photograph taken. I love it. I was wondering if there was a way of making it, better, or playing with the composition or anything. But right now, nothing comes to mind immediately, so I'm not even going to bother. Wonderful shot. Bordering on nightmare. Dear, oh dear. And here's another one, and it's this. There were a couple in this series. Yeah, there was a bag. I particularly like this one. I'm kind of biased because I'm from, I live in Paris or near Paris, and it's got the Eiffel Tower on it. It's an old watch case, and there are pearls as well. It was quite daring, to do it in black and white. I might not have thought of that. You've done it, and it's absolutely striking because it's actually got a lot of very dark tones, quite a few light tones, and just a few mid-greys, which makes it quite a punchy photograph. And you've got in really close as well, which gives the topic isn't lost. The subject is obviously the watch and the pearls, and also that kind of handle or lock or something of the old case. And there's nothing getting in the way. There's nothing distracting us around the edges. Really nice, very strong shot. Ways of making it, maybe tilt the camera slightly. So I like the fact that the watch is towards the bottom left, which is nice. Then you've got the pearls coming in from the top left and from the middle on the right. And yeah, you could have played around maybe with an angle. Apart from that, Any ideas you have are valid. And here's the last one. It says box and painting together. So it's a painting apparently of Tunisian doors, and it okay, so that in itself, it's not really a photograph if you take a photograph of a photograph, but what she's done is something really cool, because the topic was angles. Now there are angles when you see the lines of the doors there, but also she's taken it with a box which is actually coming towards us. You can see that because it comes out of focus, and that gives us a kind of lead in to the picture of the doors. And she's put it one third of the photograph more or less is this box, and then the 2/3 of the doors. So interesting composition. I like it. Yeah, just play around, see what happens, and normally it's good. Whenever you try something, whenever you're in action, my little motto is, you're in action, you always get a reaction. It's normally good. You can always learn from it. And when you're not in action, when you're not trying something out, nothing happens. So thanks, Ronnie, for those. Really appreciate it, and look forward to seeing more of your photographs from Melbourne, Australia, not Western Australia. So I'm just going to finish off, folks, with telling you that this is all part of the lead up to my smartphone photography masterclass, which starts on Monday. Make your photography sizzle this year. Starts on the 14th. You can join up now. infinitecreativitynow.com/photo. It's still in the early bird pricing for another couple of days. Here's another way of looking at it, from sad snaps to incredible images, and I promise you that is exactly what happens. I'm not saying you have sad snaps now, but you will end up with amazing images. And all of the pictures that I use to promote my stuff are pictures taken by me on my smartphone. It would be a bit silly not to. So you have that, and here's the last one I'm going to show you, and I'll run the address along the bottom for you as well. So it's my smartphone photography masterclass. We create stuff, we share stuff, and we learn from each other. Early bird pricing open, infinitecreativitynow.com/photo, and I would love to see you in the masterclass, anybody who's interested. Okay, that's it, folks. Thanks a lot, and see you soon. Happy snapping.